uskaltamaan tehdä jotakin siellä jäällä ja sitten alkaa pikkuhiljaa kisaamaan ja esiintymään näytöksissä ja niin edelleen, että sanotaan, että aika kivaa.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a 59-year-old trans woman, a biological XY male, who wants to become a nice princess. Therefore, this person is out there competing as a woman in figure skating competitions. Now, this story is ridiculous for a variety of reasons. And before I get to the full video, and before I get to my total opinion, let's take a look at this fine specimen right over here. Now, I cannot pronounce their Finnish name, Minna Maria or something like that. If you guys know how to pronounce it, please let me know in the comments. But I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm just being judgmental. Maybe it's just me. But I'm not really getting Ice Princess from this photo. I'm getting Bruce Banner before he becomes the Incredible Hulk. I'm getting Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin, The Office. I'm getting Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. I'm not really getting Ice Princess. Maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all see something that I don't see, but I digress. The whole point is that this person wants to become a nice princess, 59 years old. They started skating at 50 years old, midlife crisis, kind of being encouraged. I can't tell what's really happening, but there's a lot more we're going to say. And before we go down that road, let's roll the clip. And of course, this clip and anything else will be in the box. Also, go to the link in the bio if you're on IG, but let's go ahead and roll it.
Taiteluistelun EM-kisat on nyt ihan virallisesti avattu.
And of course, this is probably in the Finnish language, so read the subtitles and I'll stop it here and there.
Täällä Espoossa avajaisia on vietetty ja vieressäni on yksi
So that's the name right there, Minna Maria Antikainen. I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Shown esiintyjistä Minna-Maria Antikainen. Minkälainen kokemus se oli?
Kokemuksenahan se oli äärimmäisen jännittävä ja mieleenpainuva ja myöskin osoitus.
Now, what I will say is that I'm not really sure about Ice Princess, but I am getting Meemaw from this particular picture, okay? They could probably go in there and cook some borscht or whatever they got in that particular part of Europe.
Siitä, että miten herkkä laji tämä luistelu loppupelissä sitten kuitenkin on. Eli tuli se paljon pelätty kaatuminen ja mutta ei se sitä poista, etteikö.
So this person is saying that they feared they would fall, and it did happen. As you saw in the beginning, this person did fall. Like first they were kind of trembling, and then it just felt all right.
Olisi siellä jäällä ollut hauskaa.
Minkälainen on oma taustasi?
Luistelutausta on semmoinen, että 50-vuotiaana sain ajatuksen lähteä toteuttamaan.
So this person began skating at 50. Okay, like check it out. Like maybe it's just me, but this statement does not make any sense. The person said, started skating at age 50. It was my childhood's dream to skate as a woman, although I was born male. So why did you start at 50 skating if it was your childhood's dream to skate as a woman? That doesn't make any sense.
Lapsuuden haaveita ja alkaa luistella naismoodissa.
And here we go.
Vaikka syntyperäisin on.
Straight from the beginning, it's shaky. It's shaky at best, right away.
Mies. Ja sieltä on niin kuin 9 vuotta aikaa, eli siihen 9 vuoteen sisältyy aika paljon. Eli kun lähdetään ihan nolla.
It's not very smooth. And you know, this would be the case, in my opinion, if it was a woman out there, 59 years old, trying to do this. Okay? I mean, at a certain point, athletics are not going to be able, they're not really in your wheelhouse anymore as you begin to age.
Niin ihan jo sitä, että pysyy pystyssä 2 jalalla, pysyy pystyssä 1 jalalla ja sen jälkeen rupeaa niinku uskaltamaan tehdä jotakin siellä jäällä.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Alkaa pikkuhiljaa kisaamaan ja esiintymään näytöksissä ja niin edelleen, että sanotaan, että aika.
And the thing is, it's like, what are you even doing at this point? You're trying to get up, you're trying to balance. Is your knee hurting? I know it's hurting. Man, I can feel the ACL about to pop right now. I can feel it. Like, I'm 38 and I'm kind of a little bit athletic, and I'm not going to be out there on no ice skates trying to call myself, you know, trying to compete. My ACL, MCL, all of that is going to be my Achilles tendon is going to be spaghetti.
Kiva ura on ollut, mutta tietysti korona tuli vähän sitten väliin, että se sitten.
See a lot of young girls out there skating flawlessly with no problems, waving the flag and all of that, and you got this one almost senior citizen right there on the ground. For what though? And also not in the best shape. These girls are thin and athletic and young. And even if it was men, it needs to be the same thing. You can't be out there at your age, not really in shape, trying to call yourself skating. I mean, I guess you can do that. Go to a local skating rink, okay, the little party skating rink they got where you got kids and meemaws and whatnot. Go there rather than being right here on stage in front of a large audience in an important place.
Sotki kuviota. Mutta eteenpäin mennään ja homma jatkuu.
Mahtavaa.
Struggling.
Näiden EM-kisojen slogan on "Tule sellaisena kuin olet", niin mitä se slogan sinulle merkitsee?
So I'm seeing all kind of European flags, not just the Finnish flag. I'm seeing all kind of flags. Like I'm seeing Spain and a little bit of everything on there. So this is like a European. It's not just one. So why is this person being highlighted? That appears to be what's happening. You got the girls, the actual biological women skating around this person, and they are the highlight. So I guess we're trying to highlight inclusion, diversity. I guess that's the whole thing. This was ridiculous. Big time dumpster fire. There's an article that corresponds to this. Let's read it a little bit. There may be some more context to the whole situation. Maybe this is just trying to highlight, like I said, inclusion, diversity. Oh, we have a trans person on here. We're doing very good. We are woke. We are really just pushing all the diversity buttons. Let's take a look. Hold on. So trans figure skater makes history, then slips on the ice. Of course. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. History has been made. Okay, so they wanted to make history, and they did make it. History has been made at the European Figure Skating Championships in Espoo, Helsinki, Finland, with the world's first transgender national figure skater. Okay, so that's the whole thing. We've made history. We have the very first in the world transgender figure skater. And my thing is, okay, you can have a trans figure skater, but why must it be this old man? Or I don't want to say old man. You're about to be a senior citizen. You're knocking on 60. You'll be 60 in a few days, I suppose. So why would you be out there? Why not just a guy that's athletic calling himself trans out there, like a 25-year-old? Why a 59-year-old? I don't really understand. Speaking to reporters ahead of the opening ceremony, 59-year-old Mena Maria Antikainen said it was a childhood dream to represent, quote unquote, her country on the ice. After a few seconds, hilarious. Hey, whoever wrote this article, you're funny. I'm picking up on the dog whistles. After a few seconds, Antikainen slipped during the performance and was unable to get back on her feet. Hey, I've fallen and I can't get up. That is hilarious. I'm telling you, the writer of this article, your sense of humor is magnificent. After a few seconds, Antikainen slipped during the performance and was unable to get up back on her feet, with one of her Finland teammates coming to the rescue and lending a helping hand. The unprecedented scenes during the flag presentation part of the ceremony were captured on video and have since gone viral, being viewed more than 7 million times, and that is definitely going to go up. Of course, it will be in the box. Wuti, and I'm not going to pronounce it at all. Audi Eni. How about that? Audi, executive director of the Finnish Figure Skating Association and secretary general of the ISU European Figure Skating Championships, had promised representation of skaters from all backgrounds and abilities and the opening ceremony. So basically, they're making this person be the equivalent of somebody that's handicapped with some kind of disability. That's what it is. I mean, keep it all the way real. In a statement released ahead of the championship, she had said, quote, the spectacular opening ceremony praises equality and diversity. Exactly. Quote, the theme, Just Be You, will be a visible part of the opening ceremony with performers from various backgrounds. The opening ceremony will present skaters at various levels, from non-professionals to top athletes. You see what's happening right here? You have these girls all in unison, skating perfectly, skating beautifully. That's the way that it should be. If I'm looking at some kind of competition where I should see skill, that's what I want to see, is skill. I don't want to see some elderly person out there busting their hot parts on the ice, struggling to get up, needing to get help. I don't want to see that. That's not very pleasing to my visuals. Okay. I'm not really trying to see it. All right. When I'm watching an NBA basketball game, I want to see guys in peak athleticism go out there and compete. I'm not trying to see guys out there with walkers and canes trying to shoot balls in the hoop. That's not really my cup of tea at all, but I digress. Audi added, often only the top skaters in the country are seen in figure skating shows. That's the way it should be, right? Okay. Like if you got a basketball team and they play games in front of an audience, I want to see your best guys all the time, unless I can't see them. Maybe they're injured or something like that. But you're going to put the best team out there on the floor. Why? Because you play to win the game. But when you're doing all this charity work for people, you don't play to win the game anymore. You're playing for points. You're playing to get recognition and to get attention, not even to win, not even to really succeed or look good. It's ridiculous. And then at that point, it kind of kills the morale of people that go out there and hustle every day to try and get to a particular spot on the team, because they know that it's not even about skill anymore. But we'll continue. With this diverse group of performers, we want to show that ICE has space for everyone, especially in uncertain and difficult times like these. Oh, that was a nod to the Ukraine war, wasn't it? I caught that too. It is meaningful to create an accepting and positive experience for all. Auntie Kena has been an adult figure skater and ballet dancer since 2014 and practices both disciplines 6 times a week. So 2014 to 59-year-old, you're talking about at age 50, this person started doing this. Midlife crisis, I suppose. She had originally begun skating 17 years ago, and in 2014, Luis Luvola, the 1985 Finnish figure skating champion, became her coach. Okay, so there's more there. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wait. I almost missed one part. There was some support for the skater with one person tweeting, "Stunning and brave," is all I got to say. I don't think that means what I think it's going to mean. I think this author, again, is being funny because we all know what stunning and brave means. All right. And then you got the sarcasm that's pretty obvious. One sarcastically posted on Twitter, who also happens to be a terrible skater and promptly falls down. Stunning and brave. Exactly. Okay. You could have had these guys out here. It might be a male, 2 males. Like, these guys appear to be pretty skilled athletes. You could have had them out there as trans people. That would have made more sense. Okay. And this person is a farmer as well. They own a farm in Finland and became farmer of the year in that particular area. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't have too much more to say. That was pretty much that explained everything for itself. It was self-explanatory. It was all encapsulated in the article and in the video. As I close, I want to say this. I think competitions, we talking about athletics or anything else, should be about skill. Who's the best skill-wise? That should be the winner. That should be whoever takes the trophy home. It shouldn't be about anything else other than that. But we all know in 2023, we're trying to get woke points. We're trying to be cool. And that seems to be more important than actually winning and having skill to win. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about what's going on here with this particular story? I mean, are you surprised, not surprised? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys should particularly know where I'm at. I think this is a sign of the times. You're going to see a lot more things like this as the days and weeks progress. As we get further, like 10 years from now, this would be pretty much old hat. You're not even going to have athletics anymore, any kind of competition based on gender. It's all going to be about woke stuff. And I hope that certain competitions remain steadfast and don't let the woke stuff get in the way. I think they will be the places that succeed, as long as we're not too demoralized to support skill and real athletics over woke stuff. As long as we don't get to that particular space, I think places that stay true to themselves and don't allow the woke virus to interfere will be the ultimate victors. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.